What's up, you guys? It's Dsouza. I hope you all are having a great day. And today I'm going to be talking about how I landed a $929,000 listing in Eastvale, California. So it all started when my friend reached out to me and asked, hey, my parents are thinking of selling their home and they were just wondering what they could possibly get for it, what you charge for commission, and just general questions like that so that they could make a decision if they wanted to sell or not. And so I gave him all this information thinking like, oh, okay, he just wanted to know and he wanted to give his parents this information and that's it. I probably won't hear from them again. Well, a few days later, they actually gave me a call and they said, hey, we are very interested in listing the property and we want to go with you. And I thanked them, because you can imagine that is a huge deal that we're about to do. So I thanked them and I gave them the rundown of what I needed from them and when I would come over, and we set all the appointments. So I go over to their property, I sit down with them and I give them the comps. And the comps that I pulled up were a little sketchy because the highest one was $850. And so I was thinking to myself, how the heck am I going to sell this property at $929, which is the price that they wanted, if there's no other homes that are selling in that range? So I told them, hey, let me just go around, let me look at your property and I'll let you know what I think. So I did just that. I went around, I looked at the property, looked at all the bedrooms, the bathrooms, and any updates and upgrades that they did. And I sat down with them again and I said, you know what? I think we can actually do this. I think we can actually get $929, like what you're asking for. And that was the beginning. We decided to sign all the paperwork. I left, called up my photographer and said, hey, I have this property that needs some good quality photos. My photographer went in and did such a phenomenal job. It was probably one of the most beautiful listing photos I've ever seen. I got the photos back, we put the property on the market. Now, I didn't think we were going to get many people coming to the property because of the high price, but by the end of that week, we had 6 offers in. Some of them were up to $50,000 higher than the listing price. Now, keep in mind, this property had no other comps that could really even compare to it. The highest one was $850. So how the heck are we getting these offers up $50,000 higher than $929? It was just absolutely insane and my mind was blown. We went over all the offers. They decided to go with one that fit their needs and that we knew would close, and we moved forward. 30 days later, the transaction was complete. My clients got their money, the buyers got their house, and that was that. But now that that part of the story is over, I want to talk about how I actually got the listing. Now, I know I already told you that my friend told his parents about me and all of that good stuff, but it goes deeper than that. And it actually goes into social media marketing. I have my friends' parents on social media because I know them pretty well. They would always see me posting about homes that I've sold, buyers that I'm working with, problems that I'm having with transactions. And because of that, it gave me the reputation. And to them, they saw that I was producing. I was doing work in real estate. And I wasn't just one of those agents that said, oh, I'm an agent and had nothing to show for it. What I was doing was I was taking my results and I was putting them online for everyone to see. And that's why they felt very comfortable with me coming over and listing their home. It all came down to my social media marketing. What I do is I post on Instagram and Facebook almost every single day, a couple times a day. And I post everything from funny memes to what I've sold in the past few weeks, what clients I'm working with, everything and anything that is real estate related so that people know that I'm in the business and I'm doing well. And that's something I noticed that my friends' parents would do. They would go on to Facebook and Instagram and they would like my posts. And they would always see everything that I was doing in a transaction. So when the time came for them to actually sell their home, they knew that I was producing, I was doing well, and I knew how to close deals. And that's something that's very important. When you're in real estate, you don't want to be hiding behind in the shadows. You need to be out in the open, which is something that took me a very long time to do because I'm an introvert. And I know that it doesn't seem like it, but I am very much so. I prefer to be alone most of the time rather than being out with friends or going to parties or anything like that. Number two is when I am out with my friends or family members or whoever else, real estate always comes up because they all know about me. They know that I'm in real estate. They know that I am selling homes and helping buyers and sellers do their thing. So it's very important that people know that you're in the business, but not just that, they need to see what you're doing. And if you're not able to show results, then you have no credibility. So if you're in real estate and you're wondering how do I get more listings or how do I get higher price listings, the most important one and the freest one that I can recommend is social media. There's so many different platforms that you can get onto, but the most popular that I've noticed are Instagram and Facebook because you can post photos there and you can update everybody that you know that's on those platforms what you're doing. I can't tell you how many times I've been reached out to by different people that I know, people that I haven't talked to in a long time, and they just have general questions that they want to ask me. Either they want to buy a home, sell a home, or they eventually want to rent and they need help. It doesn't matter. But the whole point is social media really does help bring your business up. And if you're new into the business, I definitely recommend starting a bunch of different social media platforms and just seeing which one you want to stick with, which one you're on the most, and which platform most people are interacting with. That way you can keep posting there and your business will eventually pick up. It took me a long time before I could actually get people noticing me on these platforms. And now the people in my generation, the people from college and from high school, they are now looking to buy. And they're coming over and they're reaching out to me. So anyways, guys, that was just a quick story of how I landed that listing. And I know it seems very daunting to get a listing at that price, but once you do a low-end listing, let's say in the 2s or 3s or even 400s, they're all the same. They're all the same types of listings. It's just the price that's different. And you just need to know the different amenities and different types of upgrades and updates that go into the house. And all you have to do is do the exact same thing as a regular listing. But anyways, guys, that was my story and I hope you really enjoyed it. I know it was kind of short, but it's just to show you that even if you're starting off in real estate, you don't have to be afraid of taking on these big listings. They're all the same. They really are. And once you get a few down, then the rest will follow. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave them in the comment section below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. And I'll see you all in the next video.